Welcome to Globe Gazers. Subscribe to this incredible channel as I take you on an exciting journey uncovering the biggest red flags that can get you stopped by the TSA. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon so you never miss an update. Today, we're diving into the biggest red flags that will get you stopped by the TSA. Whether you're a seasoned traveler or it's your first time flying, these tips are crucial. You know, those things you do that make you look a little sus? Yeah, we're gonna break it all down for you. We're talking all about it. From the moment you step into the airport to the time you board your flight, there are certain behaviors and actions that can raise eyebrows. Make sure to watch till the end to stay informed and avoid any travel hassles. Trust me, you don't want to be that person holding up the line or getting pulled aside for extra screening. Because let's be real, ain't nobody got time for that. So grab your notepad, sit back, and let's get started on how to make your airport experience as smooth as possible. First up, we're going to talk about packing. Yes, packing. Believe it or not, how you pack your bags can make a huge difference. Overstuffed bags, liquids not in the right containers, and even certain electronics can cause delays. Next, we'll cover what to wear. Your outfit can actually impact your screening process. Avoid wearing too much metal and opt for slip-on shoes to make the security check quicker. And finally, we'll discuss your behavior at the airport. Acting nervous, avoiding eye contact, or being overly friendly can all be red flags. Stay calm, be polite, and follow the rules. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll be a pro at navigating airport security like a breeze. Let's get into it. Alright, let's start with the first red flag. When you're at the airport, it's crucial to be aware of your surroundings and how you present yourself. TSA agents are trained to spot even the slightest hint of suspicious behavior. Suspicious behavior can easily catch the attention of TSA agents. They are constantly scanning the crowd, looking for anything out of the ordinary. This isn't just about catching someone with something dangerous, it's about ensuring the safety of everyone in the airport. This includes avoiding eye contact, appearing overly nervous, or acting erratically. For instance, if someone is avoiding eye contact, it might suggest they have something to hide. Nervousness is another big indicator. While it's normal to feel a bit anxious at the airport, excessive nervousness can be a red flag. Like, imagine someone looking everywhere but at the TSA agent, sweating buckets, and fidgeting with their stuff. These behaviors can make TSA agents suspicious and prompt them to take a closer look. It's not just about what you're carrying, but how you're acting. It's like they're trying out for a role in a spy movie, but the audition is at airport security. The exaggerated movements, the constant looking over their shoulder, and the overall sense of unease can make them stand out in a crowd. And trust me, you don't want to be the star of that show. Being singled out for additional screening can be stressful and time-consuming. It's always best to stay calm, be aware of your behavior, and follow the instructions given by TSA agents. Remember, they're there to ensure everyone's safety, including yours. Next up, we have unusual travel patterns. If you're traveling one way without luggage or have a last-minute ticket, it might raise some eyebrows. It's like showing up to a potluck with no dish, but you're also the one who organized it. It just makes people wonder what's going on here. So if you have a legit reason for the unusual travel plans, be prepared to explain yourself. Another major red flag is carrying large amounts of cash. When you're traveling, especially internationally, carrying a significant amount of cash can be seen as a potential risk. Not only does it make you a target for theft, but it also raises suspicions among security personnel. They might wonder why you need so much cash and whether it's linked to any illegal activities. This can be seen as suspicious and may lead to additional questioning. Security agents are trained to look for unusual behavior, and carrying large sums of money is definitely on their radar. They might pull you aside for a more thorough inspection, ask you a series of questions, and even check your travel history to ensure everything is legitimate. Look, I get it. Cash is king. There are places where cash is still the preferred method of payment, and having some on hand can be convenient. But there's a fine line between having enough for your needs and carrying so much that it becomes a problem. But when you're walking around with stacks on stacks like you're about to buy a private island, it's gonna raise some eyebrows. Security personnel are trained to be vigilant, and seeing someone with an excessive amount of cash is a red flag. They might suspect you're involved in money laundering, drug trafficking, or other illegal activities. So unless you're planning on surprising your bestie with a mountain of money, which, by the way, I fully support, it's best to stick to cards or traveler's checks. Credit cards and traveler's checks are not only safer, but also more convenient. They can be easily replaced if lost or stolen, and they don't attract the same level of scrutiny as large amounts of cash. Plus, many credit cards offer travel insurance and other benefits that can make your trip smoother and more enjoyable. Chapter 4. Inconsistent information. Moving on, be aware of providing inconsistent information. If your story doesn't add up, it could lead to further scrutiny. It's like trying to tell your teacher you couldn't finish your homework because your dog ate it, but then you accidentally mention your pet goldfish. Just stick to the facts, people. Being honest and straightforward is always the best policy. Chapter 5. Prohibited items. Don't forget about prohibited items. Carrying items that are not allowed on flights will definitely get you stopped. This includes things like weapons, explosives, and flammable liquids. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, right? You wouldn't bring a water balloon to a library, so why would you bring a chainsaw on a plane? Let's use some common sense, folks. Chapter 6. Altered documents. Also, keep in mind that altered or fake documents are a huge red flag. Always ensure your travel documents are legitimate and up to date. This is not the time to channel your inner artist and try to enhance your passport photo. Trust me, the TSA has seen it all, and they will spot a fake faster than you can say duty-free shopping. Chapter 7. Unusual electronics. Another thing to watch out for is unusual electronics. Devices that look tampered with or modified can cause concern. So, if you're rocking a tricked-out Game Boy Color that looks like it could launch a satellite, it's probably best to leave it at home. Stick to your regular gadgets, and you'll be good to go. Chapter 8. Additionally, be cautious of wearing bulky clothing. It can be seen as an attempt to hide something and may lead to a pat-down. Look, I love a good oversized sweater as much as the next person, but the airport is not the place to rock your best Michelin Man cosplay. Keep it comfy, but keep it practical. Chapter 9. One more red flag is having an uncooperative attitude. Being rude or refusing to comply with TSA instructions can escalate the situation. Remember, TSA agents are just trying to do their job and keep everyone safe. So, be respectful, follow their instructions, and don't be afraid to ask questions if you need clarification. A little kindness goes a long way, people. Chapter 10. And finally, the last red flag is having unusual items in your luggage. Anything out of the ordinary can prompt a closer inspection. This includes things like power tools, taxidermied animals, and that collection of spoons you've been working on since you were a kid. Save those treasures for your home and pack your suitcase with the essentials. And there you have it, folks. The top 10 red flags that will get you stopped by the TSA. Remember, traveling should be fun and stress-free, so be prepared, be respectful, and most importantly, be yourself. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel tips and updates. Safe travels! We're delighted to have you here. Be sure to subscribe. I promise to return with even more thrilling adventures.